I knew I wanted to go to college, but I work full-time at Red Lobster, and I didn't understand how I was going to be able to do it. So one day I saw the business management program on the commercial, and I just came down and asked them a little bit about it, and a month later I started. So it was really just, the commercial caught my eye. I saw that they offered strictly a business management degree online, and I was like, wow, that's exactly what I want to go for. So I just came in, signed up, started a month later.
You know what, with online classes, I'm able to do it at 10 o'clock in the morning if I need to. I can do it at 3 in the morning if I need to. If I have an hour between when my husband comes home and takes the kids to the park, I can do it then. Not set to any schedule is really fabulous.
I grew up in the age before computers, so and I haven't had a lot of experience on computers. It's very, very easy.
Being that I am a mother of a 4-year-old child, it was so much easier to just get online and not worry about what time I had to pick them up from school. It was so much easier not having to worry about childcare.
But it was a wonderful experience. I didn't have to, you know, in January I didn't have to get out and go to school. I could accomplish going to my class in the privacy of my own home. It was great.
It's fabulous to be able to work at your own pace too. I mean, within a certain structure, you do have to be very disciplined, otherwise it could get away from you.
I actually really like the online schooling process. I mean, it's amazing actually, because I email my teacher and they respond the next day. I mean, there's no middle person. You don't have a teacher's assistant to worry about. It's strictly just you and the teacher, and you have class discussions to interact with your other classmates. I mean, you learn a little bit about them, what they're going on in their lives.
Fabulous people that I wouldn't normally get to meet, even by coming into school, because they live in Grand Rapids or they live in Brainerd or someplace. So I get to meet a lot of great people.
But I'm also a really independent person. I figure things out on my own. That's the big thing with online, is if you do have issues, you can come to school, there's no problem, and it's basically on your time, and you don't really have to worry about it. I mean, it's really easy. I mean, I sit outside and do my schoolwork on my laptop. I sit in the basement, I watch TV while I'm doing my homework. I mean, it's really, anywhere I go on trips, I take my laptop with me and I do my schoolwork. It's really, really simple.
Being online allows them to do what they need to do when they can do it, and they don't necessarily need to come here to do it. It seems to be very popular because we are a smaller school, so that when they're online, they still feel like they're a part of the DBU community.
That single fact alone was the one thing that drew me in here. And then when I got in here, everything else fell into place. The personality of the staff, the helpfulness of the teachers, the being able to know that I was not alone. Even though it was online, I could still come in and get help. I could call in to get help. I can email to get help. I'm very supported. I feel like I'm here in school. You know, I feel like a student who comes to school. So I don't feel like I'm just left out there to flounder on my own. They're very invested in my success.